Hi guys. I wanted to report back on some Destashes that I've recently purchased via the Facebook Destash Your Wax group. I'm pretty well versed in buying Destashes. I've had really good luck, so if it's something that you're interested in buying wax of people who don't want it or are trying to cut down their collection, I would totally recommend going to like Destash Your Wax or any of those groups and checking it out. I'm sure you get scammed sometimes, but it seems pretty safe to me. I've never had that, and I've bought lots of Destashes. So what I will say is you should be cognizant in the summer, because usually like there's no ice packs or anything like that. And you don't, like, I receive shipping notifications like, oh yeah, your box got delivered, which is really helpful when it's hot, so I can immediately go out and grab it if I'm doing something. You don't get that with this, and so you do have to kind of remain sort of on guard to make sure that your box isn't sitting out. I actually had that happen with one of these, so we could talk about that. So this is 2 Destashes. The first is just 2 Blossom bars that I got from a very nice lady. Honestly, I have a really complicated relationship with vintage chic scents. Her wax doesn't always throw for me. I love her scent. She has great oils, but her wax just doesn't always throw, and I know it needs to cure for a long time, which I don't love. But she's really good bakery scents, and so I have been buying a few off of Destashes, and this nice lady was looking to get some money so she could take care of her sick dog, so I grabbed a couple. So I got a Blossom. The Blossom bars are huge. They look like this. They're the size of my face. They're huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 large blocks, and a large block is probably 6 mils, maybe even more if you're, you know, conservative. So this is Emily Gilmore, and this is from June 21st of 2023, so it's a year old. This is fresh squeezed Meyer lemons. I really like her Meyer lemon oil. It's very fresh, very clean, just really good. And I'm planning to mix this maybe with some blue cotton candy or other things like that. She has a scent called Britney Jean, I think. It's from the Britney Spears collection. That's like Meyer lemon, pink sugar, blue cotton candy or something like that. It's really good. I like it, so I might try and get more of that. But anywho, I got a Blossom bar in that. And I got a Blossom bar in Bitty Bitty Waffle Cone, and this is waffle cones and strawberry pound cake type. I've had her Bitty Bitty oil before, which is her strawberry pound cake, if I'm remembering correctly. And this is from February 20th of this year, so that's maybe a year old. This is so good. Like, she has another one of these, and I'm kind of tempted to buy it, but this is a lot of wax. So a beautiful strawberry and waffle cone mix. It's just gorgeous. It's light. I can tell it's light, but I'll just only do it in my bedroom. The funny story is that I had 2 Destashes. That was one, and then I'll show you the other one in a second. And I got the second one in the mail. My husband brought it in, and I all of a sudden was like, oh, that first Destash never came. I should check the tracking. And I checked the tracking. It had been sitting in the mailbox for 2 days, and we were in the middle of a heat wave. So these lasted so incredibly well. Look at, I mean, like, there's a little smudging, if you can see, but like so well for being in the mailbox for 2 days. So that is what I got from Vintage Chic Scents. And then the next one, it was a mix of a few different ones, and I went back and forth, but ultimately I could not resist because of this. So this is a brittle from Sassy Aroma in Bonfire Flurries. I love this scent. I have been looking for more of it. I fell in love with this scent right before she had the issue with her building, and closed, and I was so sad. Bonfire Flurries is an oh so snowy, so cozy blend of toasted marshmallow, pink lavender, and cashmere woods. I don't know why I like this so much. Oh my god, it just like smells like something that I can't place my finger on. The first time I smelled it, I don't even know what made me buy this brittle to start with. That description should have never made me buy this. I have like another half brittle, and that was the brittle that made me like the scent. I think maybe people were talking about it in the group or something like that, and maybe I was like, oh, I'll try it out. I don't know what made me buy it. Nothing in here is like my wheelhouse. Oh, but it just has this amazing smell. And the first time I smelled it, I was like, is that Nag Champa? And I was like, oh, maybe it's Nag Champa, and that's what I want. And so I got some other blends that had Nag Champa in it, which I love, and it like makes me like remember being young and like being in head shops and going to concerts. But that's not the smell of this. And I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's so good. I also was like, maybe it's the cashmere woods. And so I got a few bakery bags of cashmere woods. No. It's something about it all mixing together. It creates this like, oh, I can't even describe it. It's so good. I think it's the toasted marshmallow and the pink lavender with just that hint of cashmere woods. It's this like warm, comforting scent, and it lasts forever. It's like such a powerhouse. So I'm sorry I can't describe it better, but it's just like so difficult to describe. But I love it, and I've been looking for it, and so she had one brittle, and so I got this basically just for this brittle. And then she also had some old Salt Mountain that I was like, well, if I'm going in, I like Salt Mountain, I want to try some more scents, I'll grab her Salt Mountain and that one brittle. So I also got some older Salt Mountain, which this is strawberry sugar bread. This was full. I just melted some pieces of it. This is fresh picked strawberries, fresh baked bread, and sugar, poured in February of 2022. I did this in my bedroom, and it was very hard to smell. So I see people in the Salt Mountain group, and they say that her wax lasts very well, but it's so hard with a Destash. You don't know like how it was stored, or you know, you don't know anything about it. So yeah, I'll probably just finish it up in here, but that is strawberry sugar bread. And then I got the Diamond Jubilee. This is Earl Grey tea, blackberry, and whipped cream. This is from 6 of 2022, so 2 years old. Also pretty light, so I'll try it in my bedroom and see if I can make it work. And then I got 2 souffles of bread and jam for Francis. This is baked zucchini bread, blackberry jam butter cookies, and creamy butter. I don't normally like zucchini bread, but I've been like trying to dip my toes back in. You can smell the zucchini bread, which is the top note, and then the blackberry jam butter cookies. I think this will be good in the winter, actually, like as a bakery. Hopefully it doesn't get too corn chippy on warm from the zucchini bread. But yeah, I have 2 souffles in that, so I'm just excited to try out some more Salt Mountain and see. It was very discounted, so yeah, but those are the 2 Destashes that I got recently. As I said in my previous video to this, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from just ordering too much ready to ship or Destashes because of the weather. So I'm going to put this away, and we'll probably in July be partaking in Salt Mountain and maybe L3 Loafapalooza. But that's probably it, because it is just really hot here, and I don't want the wax to get ruined in transit. So I hope you're all having a really good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.